Hello and welcome back to MFAC Coaching. If this is your first time on my channel, thank you. Welcome. I'm happy you're here. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you'll click that subscribe button if you like what you see here. And of course, if you're returning, thank you so much. I appreciate you. This week I'm going to do a plan with me. I've heard a few people actually say they really like these videos of mine, so I'm going to give you what you like, so to speak. I am going to do a coffee spread. I'm recording this on Sunday morning and I need my coffee. All right, actually I really need to go reheat the coffee. Anyway, you see a few things here. This is a vinyl. It says, "Let the planning begin." I probably will not be using that today, but I just really thought it would be cute in the photo. This is from, actually most of the stickers here are from Fairy Love Designs. This is too. All right. So I have some Fairy Love Designs stickers, some washi, got a Happy Planner book here, Mojo Jojo plans for boxes. We are going to see what comes of this. So this is a Happy Planner Classic Vertical, and it's my social media planner, so I'm going to need boxes on every day. So yeah, let me show you, let me find out with you how this coffee spread is going to come together. Okay, I am back. I have reheated my coffee. I wish you could see the steam. Maybe you can. That'd be really cool. If not, well, it was there. It looked like this. Look at the steam. It's not that cold. I live in California, guys, but it's California cold. We're cold here. So I have these stickers. I pulled out these specific washies. Oh, wow. Having trouble talking already. I just think the colors pull out the blues in these photos, in these stickers. I have a little silver pen so I can add some sparkle. I've got some quotes. So let's see. All right, these are technically tear sheets. I love them, but it's like, oh, it's always so hard for me to tear a sticker. But I love the look. I love the, like, what that brings to the photo. So I just got to figure out, or to the spread. So I got to figure out, and because they're bigger, I want to start with them and figure out how I want to use them. So right now, what's inspiring me is this idea of like kind of ripping this maybe this way, putting this in this lower corner. I'm just trying to decide if I want to put down some washi first. And I feel some reason I'm feeling like a layering of the washi would be really cute. I don't know why, but do I want it to go down? I don't know why all of a sudden I'm inspired to do it this way, but I am. So, okay. Let's do that. See how it goes. I've got undo. If I don't like it, I'll just lift it. Or a lot of times if I don't like it, I just still go with it because sometimes that's the best I can do. So, I was talking to a friend the other day, and one of the things that she said that she likes in my videos is that I tend to not just tell you what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, but I tend to actually talk about other things. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you said that, because that is what I do, but I didn't know if that was good or, like, I like it that way. It's kind of what Planning with Bumble does. Hi, Mary Ellen. I don't know. She probably doesn't watch this channel, but that's all right. She does that, and I really like that she does that. Okay, I didn't bring all my tools out, which was dumb. So one moment. Here's my tools. So, all right, let's grab that. I wanted to grab the scissors. Excuse me. So, I've got sticker fingers here, and that's just not working for me. I'm going to put this back down. Okay. So what I wanted to talk to you about today is my Patreon channel. So I have, I don't even know if channel is the right word, but my Patreon, I guess. I have a small coaching group over on Patreon where we talk about a different emotion every month. And we do different I create different challenges essentially, and so that we can practice experiencing an emotion and what we do with that emotion when we feel it, and also so we can get a greater understanding of the different reasons why we might feel something. What is... Oh, I was like, there's a shadow now. That's the shadow. All right. Sorry. And the emotion for the month of, I'm going to do it this way because I didn't cut this one. The emotion for the month of January is actually pride. And it was a really interesting, it's been a great topic for the month. Because I realized like I have a lot of different, almost warring, like struggle, like fighting understandings of the word pride. So on the one hand, when I think of pride, I think of June, and June being Pride Month. So I think of the LGBTQ plus community and all the work that they have done for equity, for themselves and for other groups. And it's beautiful. And like, I want everyone to have pride in yourself. Like, know that you are beautiful and wonderful the way you are. And we just, like, if you're not feeling that, we just have to find ways to help you, understand yourself better so that you can. And so I think of pride in those ways. But then I also think of pride from the way that from the church, like capital C church, in the Christian community puts it, and that is like that pride is the sinful concept, the sinful thing, and it is sinful in that way because it's only sinful when our pride gets in the way of our acknowledging other people and their experiences and what they do and their contribution to our lives. No one is alone. No one does anything alone. If we did, we wouldn't have YouTube. We wouldn't care. We wouldn't need to share our spreads, like it just wouldn't matter, but it does. And and that's a good thing. It's a good thing that we care about and love each other, but our pride can get in the way of our relationships. And so, what we can do to prevent that, of course, is to acknowledge it and really just to remember, like to always try to acknowledge the other people. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hold on. Acknowledge other people in our lives. But in the group this month, I focused more on the first type of pride. I don't think the members of my Patreon group are struggling at all with the church type pride. Let's put it that way. And it's been a fun month. So one of the things I started doing this month is those challenges, but I started doing the challenges myself. Like I was in the past, I'd been putting those challenges out, but I hadn't necessarily been doing them myself, or I hadn't been sharing my experience of doing them myself. And so it's been really, really fun this month for me to try my own experiments and see how they go. And so, it's been just really interesting. So like one of the challenges this month was to, do some power poses. So there's a lot of research into how we carry ourselves, and the carrying ourselves leading to a greater feeling of pride in ourselves if we can carry ourselves, with that in a manner that even like says to other people, hey, I feel good about myself. And so the challenge was for 7 days to do some power poses. And yeah, it was interesting, I would say. I don't know if I loved them. So like it was funny because of course, like if you don't know what a power pose is, I always say to think of Superman. So think of the way that Superman stands. That's standing, hands on hips. Or you can also imagine like a child actually, when like think of a toddler who walks right up to you, puts their hands up in the air so that they want you to pick them up. So it's very obvious, it's very well communicated want. And there's a power move there where they're like, hey, you pick me up. And we don't think about that as like a power move, for instance, because they're usually, it's such a sweet thing for someone to say like, hey, I want you to pick me up. And so we don't think about that as like an abuse of power or anything. But in some ways, that's kind of what that is like, hey, I not command you, but like, these are my wants. I'm communicating them and I feel comfortable and confident to do that. And that's the piece where the pride can come in the best way, where the power pose comes in, is that you are able to say to yourself, I have the self-esteem to be able to state these are the things that I would like right now. I'm like, I would love this so much and just like put it right here. Just because I don't know, I'm really enjoying that little, I don't know, I don't even know what it is. Like little decoration from Washi. I don't know what it is. It just came to me and I was like, okay. But I love this inspired by. I kind of do want to put this here and just say this whole spread is inspired by coffee. All right. I'm pretty sure that's the entire reason why I pulled out these stickers. Although also I just got these stickers from a friend who picked them up from like one of those like Facebook free swap groups. So that's fun. It was really sweet of her. She was like, hey, I picked these up. I was picking something else up, but I was like, hey, can I grab that for a friend? They're like, yeah, sure, it's free. So pretty fun. Very sweet of her. She also just had a baby, so I'm really excited for her. Trying to decide. Might be time. I like to pull these out. Because while I do like to see them with the rings, I sometimes like to put things here in the middle. But I would cut off the coffee, but I could put it here and let it extend into the middle. Connect it, which I do like that because that wouldn't cut the coffee too much, I don't think. Yeah, it might cut off a little bit of the handle, but that's not a big deal. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm not loving that. Okay. But then we also have these stickers. I also obviously still have that washi. I did pull these stickers out. These are also Fairy Love designs just because the colors are similar. I don't know if I really want to bring flowers into this, But then on the other hand, I always want to bring flowers into this. So, you know, we'll see. I'm also debating in my head at the moment if what I want to do is fill up this side with these washies. But I think I will worry about that a little later. Okay, so the next thing I want to do, just because on this side it's already getting just a little full, which is great, but I have to remind myself I need a box at least like that pretty much every day. So I'm going to pull out some boxes to do just that. These are Mojo Jojo black boxes and more. I can't remember. No, these are just her regular black boxes. You can tell I love them. The whole page is gone. I have multiple copies of this book because I knew I would use it quite often. Okay. So let's pull out 2 of these and just mark some space here. Because if I don't do this, what happens is I forget. And then I don't have space to write, and I need my spreads to be at least semi-functional. Okay, so I don't know if I was very clear. One of the challenges was to practice power posing for 7 days in a row. So stand with your arms up like you're reaching and asking for a hug, which is just a cute one. That one's can be harder. Also, like if you're sitting, a good one is where you sit down, you put your legs out in front of you, you cross your ankles, and then you sit back with your arms kind of butterflied at your head. Hopefully that makes sense. It's easier to see these things than it is to describe them. I showed pictures. Now I know why. Anyways, and it's kind of the like, I don't know, stereotypical CEO posture. But again, the thing that came up most for me when doing these is how vulnerable I felt doing these positions. It was truly like, okay, I'm sorry, but this box was like perfect. Okay. Talk about pride, but I just had to, it's hard to put down a box, and that one just went down so well. Okay. Sorry. I'm not really sorry. It's just 2 a.m. Okay. Anyways, I think I need another coffee in that corner. All right. I love it. All right. But yeah, so can you tell I felt vulnerable? I'm like, oh, let's not talk about this. But yeah, I felt super vulnerable in those positions. Also, pretty funny to do those positions. Like, I was trying to do them while I was on vacation. My husband and I just did a quick little staycation. Not a big deal, of course, but it was just funny because I'm in this hotel room. And, you know, at some point I can just tell my husband's like, what is she doing? You know, and I don't blame him for wondering that because it was just, they're not positions I'm normally in. And, you know, you just hold them for, you don't have to hold them for very long. 30 seconds here or there. So it was just entertaining, and super fun. But yeah, it was just super funny in that situation. But it was just so like, I was just really surprised by how vulnerable I ended up feeling while doing those poses. And I think there is something in that. There's something there about when you are able to feel kind of that like healthy pride, you will feel really vulnerable. You put yourself in a very vulnerable position. Sorry, I have learned that I can't actually put a sticker down and talk at the same time. Not very easily. So if you hear a lot of pauses, that's why. So my apologies. Yes. I just struggle with that. But I do think there is some sort of connection between a little bit of vulnerability and pride. You're going to feel some vulnerability when you are also feeling proud of yourself. Because part of that is like someone can try and tear you down. And I really hope that you don't have a lot of those people in your life who are going to do that. But there is something about pride that that leads to a touch of vulnerability. So I just grabbed my homemade sticker book. So this is a Happy Planner notebook that I have repurposed. So when I finish a page of stickers, like if I do use both of these, I'll rip up this back thing, I'll punch it, and I'll put it in here. And then when I'm grabbing for stickers, particularly through a sticker book, like the sticker pages, I don't feel like I need to like pull out and say I'm going to use. Particularly here, it's kind of set. But when I'm going through a sticker book and I find a sticker, I'm like, oh, hey, actually, that one is kind of perfect. I don't know if I want to use it just in the pink, but at the same time, I have this little pink over here, so a little pink over there, not a bad deal. So I'm going to pull that out as I go through here and just see if there are some other stickers that I really want to use. This one says, just a girl who decided to go for it. Since I'm talking about like pride, that one kind of like works for both the coffee sticker and, well, what we're talking about. We have a strategic plan. It's called Doing Things. I love it. Yeah, so it says, be strong, be beautiful, be you. I like that. It'll work with the color scheme, which for the most part is like black, white, and navy blue with this little touch of pink. It's like this fourth color. So yeah, so let me know if you've ever tried power posing and what your experience has been. Yeah, and if you felt a little vulnerable. This sticker says, let the beauty of what you love be what you do. That's really sweet. And again, it's got that, it's like navy, the dark blue that's in a lot of these gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous stickers from Fairy Love Designs. I love a good foil. DEK Designs does a lot of really good foiling. I don't rep for them, but I would if I had more time and could rep for everybody. Would love that. Yeah, would totally love that. I'm just loving these. Oh, look at this sticker. It says, make yourself proud. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, look, I get that this spread is about coffee. It's not actually about pride, but you know, once you start talking about it, hard not to continue it. All right, I don't know what paper this is, but it is almost like anti-stick for the, you know, you're not going to ruin the sticker. Let's put it that way. Aw, let's root for each other and watch each other grow. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Oh, she's a dreamer and does things. She sees possibilities everywhere. I really like that. All right. All right. We're almost done with going through this. We'll see if I need some smaller quotes and maybe come back to this. Okay. Thank you for that little interlude there. Now back to planning. Of course, the whole interlude was because I need to figure out what to put in this space. And some quotes looked like a good idea. Or like... just trying to... oh, this is fun. Okay, I'm liking this. All right, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, so you saw me like place them down really gently. But I do, I like it. All right. But I don't want it to go too much into the boxes. So I think for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it right along that line where the black is. And same thing here. Oops. All right. Who knew that tweezers are going to be like a girl's best friend in terms of planning? I don't know. I didn't. Let's just put it that way. I kind of like the look of it coming in over here, but I like things to be the same. What can I say? All right. Let's see if I... had luck with that. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, I'm really loving this. Okay. Super fun. So, going back, we do have the understanding, I guess you would say, that there is, like, I'm starting to realize that pride, healthy pride, is going to always have a little bit of, I guess, anxiety or vulnerability built into it. All right, I think I need one more box. I want to put it right here. I'm just trying to decide if I want a smaller box. We have this quote. I don't know if I want another. This might be... I'm liking it, I think. I don't usually like start from this end and work this way, but I am today. Okay. Let's see. I think I like that. Okay. So then I do want a smaller box. Down here. Yeah, I'm gonna do it this way, I think. And then I might do the same thing just to give myself some more space up here. Yeah. And then I'm going to do one more. Fill up that space a little this way. There we go. I like it, I think. I'm just feeling like maybe something's crooked. Maybe this one? Well, let me see. Let's see what happens. Sometimes it helps if I stand up and look at things through the camera. Which I know is kind of weird, but what can I say? Okay, I think I like it. I think I'm wishing this was silver, but I think if you're silver, you may not see it as well. So, okay. Wow, that side is done. That was not, again, this is not normal for me. Although, what is normal? So now I have to figure out what we're going to do on this side. I'm thinking maybe something in the middle. Because, like, this part here is, like, very, like, there's no real picture here in the middle. So I think some pictures here in the middle would be quite cute. So just to figure out, maybe, ooh, that one could be really cute here in the middle. Okay, we're gonna go with this one. Oh, it just makes me want to go on, this sticker makes me want to go on vacation to some like cabin in the woods. It's winter and go outside, make a snowman, come back inside and read. That's what that makes me want to do. And I love it. All right. But that means that the box has to go here. It is the one problem, not problem, but like this particular, planner. It's my social media planner, which I think I've said, and it's very important. I have stuff, like I have 7 categories of things that I'm working on every week. And so I really have to make sure that every day can, have a box, and that's okay. But it's just, makes things a little, busier sometimes, I think. And like sometimes I just don't want it to be like boom, boom, boom. That's like too too similar in places. So now I'm trying to decide what I do want. And again, I thought I was going to do this, and then I decided against it. So, like, do I want to do corner? Do I want a different size box? Oh, it's hard. It's hard, guys. Okay. All right, I think I like that. This is random, but these boxes are rectangles. You have pages of them. You also have this size, which I oftentimes forget about. But Mojo was so, like, I saw these and I was like, oh, we don't need those size boxes. She was right, I was wrong. That's all there is to it. Because I end up using them all the time in ways that I didn't think I would, and I just really love them. But I just did not realize how amazing this size box would be. But you see 3 of them right there, because I do really love them. And I'm probably gonna wish there were more. All right. Okay, I think that means I now have enough boxes, which is fabulous. So now I can figure out if I want any of these. I mean, there's a lot of blue and not a lot of blue, so maybe I need to put this blue somewhere. Like, maybe I want to use it to cover up this note here in the side. I do like that it's getting more and more sparse on this side, but I don't know why they still feel the need to put something there. Like, why not just put the lines? You don't need to write note. The lines kind of indicate that. Anyway, small gripe. Okay. I think we're gonna end up filling this part with some quotes. There we go. That helps balance. But yeah, it's been really interesting because I didn't realize, like, I didn't realize that when I was going to talk about pride for the month, that I would end up talking about vulnerability. And yes, it makes total sense. But I think that's the difference between the type of pride that is like healthy and the type of pride we all need in ourselves. Make yourself proud. Absolutely. And the type of pride that, quite frankly, makes you a jerk is that vulnerability. Like, can you sit with the vulnerability without lashing out? Can you sit with the vulnerability without needing to cover it in some way, shape, or form? And it's hard. Feeling vulnerable like that is not easy. I'm not trying to say that it is by any means. I'm acknowledging it's difficult. But to do so is also, just like really beautiful and helpful and healthy and all that good stuff. Yeah. All right. I need to do a little sticker surgery. It's just a little too big. I love what she's done here. I just need it to be a little smaller. I don't think she'll mind. I don't even know if she's going to watch, but we'll see. Tammy, if you're watching, hello. Look how great your stickers look. I love them. Trying to see if I think it's like too perfect, but we're gonna go with it. And then put another one down here. Yeah. All right. But now we've got some little spaces, and I'm not sure we have little coffee cups. What do we need here? Let's see, I'm loving this one. Let's see if this one will work to fill this space. It definitely will. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. I was trying to decide if I was going to like cut it, but I don't think I am. So then it's just this space. I don't think I need another like coffee mug there. Do have this pink over here, which does make me want to add this pink sticker. Although I'm going to do it here at the top. First, I drink the coffee, then I plan the things. But there's the space. I don't know what to do with the space. Okay, maybe another coffee cup. I don't know. Okay. Maybe another quote. I'm thinking maybe another quote. All right, let's see what we've got here. Do like be joyful, but I don't think it's quite. Do have the be you, which would certainly work for the kind of theme that has developed around our pride and our coffee. No, nothing there. Remember that. I love this face. No. Today. No. Do you have the I love this so much, but it brings in another color. I don't think so. Okay, I think if anything, the view. Let me just play with that. All right, I don't dislike it. I'm just not sure I love it. All right. So then I'm going to go back to this is the Happy Quotes sticker book. Get your happy on. All right. The bravest thing you can be is yourself. I do like that. I don't know if I need more pink. All you need is love and a puppy. Wouldn't work for the spread, but you know. Ooh, I like the happy people are beautiful. Okay, I'm going to throw that in. Since coffee makes me happy. So, okay, let's see if I like that. I do. Okay. Still trying to decide if I think. Oh, man. You hear me whine because I think this would be great behind everything. Because what I want to do is lift everything. Except for that is exactly what I'm going to do. Oh, man. Why? Why do ideas come after the fact? Well, actually, it might be too busy to do that. Okay, I'm going to convince myself I don't want to do that. Yeah, I think that would be too busy. I could also just cut out this coffee cup. What if I did that? Whew, if I just cut it like this. All right, let's see. I can always buy the set again if I am later on upset that I don't have this coffee. But my gosh, this is so cute. All right, yes, that worked. It's exactly what I needed to fill that little space. Sometimes it is hard to cut a sticker because it's like the sticker was so good as it was, but I needed that coffee mug. So that was perfect. All right. Here is my coffee spread. Thank you so much for being here with me. If you got something about pride and vulnerability and you have some thoughts about that, I would love it if you'd share that below, or just check out my Patreon group and let me know what you think there. And of course, have a great week. Next week, I'll be back with a video. It's going to be another playing with me. It's going to be with my loop of friends. And it's actually all about birthdays. Super fun. So I'll see you next week. Bye.